Hello, everybody, and welcome into this afternoon's broadcast. I am Samuel Reese. Welcome you into a Week 17 matchup between the 2-13 Jacksonville Jaguars and the 9-6 New England Patriots. It's a moderate afternoon at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Massachusetts. A comfortable 46-degree temperature at kickoff. Darrell Bevell is the interim head coach for the Jaguars, and of course Bill Belichick in charge as the head coach of the Patriots. Two teams who have had quite contrasting seasons. It's been a nightmare type of season for Jacksonville. The Patriots, meanwhile, know how significant this game right here is for them, with huge playoff implications riding on what they can do today. As we're underway in Foxborough, the opening kickoff sent into the end zone for a touchback by Jake Bailey, and off we go in the penultimate game of the regular season for both of these teams. Glad to have your company. As always, the Patriots, after a 7-game win streak, have lost their last 2 games and all of a sudden have slipped down the AFC standings, and all of a sudden it's Buffalo in control of the division. So a significant game, most definitely, for the Patriots here this afternoon, and we'll see what they can do in their final home game of the regular season. Jacksonville start with possession, and Trevor Lawrence, the number 1 draft pick, fires wide left and connects with Farrell, and he'll pick up about 7 on the play, setting up second and short. Well, Lawrence has had 158 pass attempts since his last passing touchdown. No passing touchdowns in his last 4 games. The struggles have been real for Trevor Lawrence here this season. In fact, in 6 of his last 8 games, he's had no passing touchdowns and no interceptions thrown. As we get ready for second down and 3 from the 32-yard line. Lawrence once again dropping back to throw, but he's under pressure, and he's thrown down by Dante Hightower. It's an early sack for the New England Patriots. Well, that did not take long. Trevor Lawrence has become, unfortunately, used to taking sacks throughout the season, and the Patriots, on the second play of the game, get to the number 1 pick of the 2021 NFL Draft. Lawrence has been sacked at least once in every game this season. There you go. As this sets up 3rd and 12, that was a 9-yard loss, I should say. Play clock winding down, snap off in time, quick throw, caught over the middle, but stopped 3 yards short of the first down was Laquan Treadwell. The tackle there by Adrian Phillips, who just signed a contract extension with New England. He's been a very important part of this Patriots team, of course, over the last couple of years now. And the Jaguars will go 3 and out. Out to punt is J.K. Scott. Gunnar Olszewski will be back to return for the Patriots. J.K. Scott actually signed on Friday. Logan Cook was their punter as Olszewski makes the fair catch at the 30-yard line. And so with 12:52 left in the first quarter, the Patriots offense takes the field for the first time today. And here comes Mac Jones in his first 12 games, a 70.3 completion percentage, a 2-to-1 touchdown interception ratio, 16 touchdowns, 8 picks. Not too shabby for the rookie. However, in these last 2 games, maybe he's hit a little bit of a wall. We'll see what he can do today in a game that's really set up to be a bounce-back game for him against a poor Jacksonville team, as that throw is caught out wide. Jacoby Myers hauls one in before heading out of bounds. Second down and short for New England. A look at the Patriots' offensive lineup. Isaiah Wynn, Ted Karras, David Andrews, Shaq Mason, all on the offensive line. Then you got Harris, Henry, Smith, Myers, and Bourne, all skill players for the New England offensive lineup. Patriots rank 17th in the league overall when it comes to their offensive ranks. This is a 2nd and 2 for the Patriots. Handed off, and it's run right down the middle A first down for Damian Harris. What a season Harris has had so far for the Patriots. A look at the defensive lineup for Jacksonville. Robertson, Harris, Hamilton, Ward, Jack, Wilson, Allen, all on the defensive line. And then Campbell, Cisco, Thomas, and Clay Brooks, all in the secondary. Jaguars ranked 20th overall in the league in regards to their defensive ranks. Jakobi Meyers motions right to left. 2 receivers now on the left side, 1 on the right. 1st and 10, fresh set of downs from the New England 43. Jones drops back in the pocket, plenty of time to throw. That pass caught, and on the spin, knocked out of bounds eventually. Was the receiver, as this will set up a 2nd down and short for the Patriots. All right, what's good, Adam? Welcome into the broadcast, man. You got Patriots winning by 25 today. All right, how about that? Yeah, you're watching Chelsea-Liverpool? Yep, I was watching that right before I flipped on the Patriots game. It's been a great game, Chelsea-Liverpool, as this will be handed off to Harris. We got a flag down. It'll be the first penalty of the game. And it will be a holding call against the offense. Adrian Hill, in his 3rd season as an NFL referee, is the lead official. This afternoon, Jakob Johnson, the fullback, called for the penalty. So that'll set up 2nd down and 13 for the Patriots. Mac Jones looking to throw again. Short pass out wide. Damian Harris the catch. Has a lot of room to run. Knocked out of bounds at the 49-yard line by number 44, Miles Jack. And so this will set up 3rd and about 2. Last week against Buffalo, the Patriots struggled mightily on 3rd down. Their offense was just 1 for 10. Their defense, 6 of 12. And Buffalo were also 3 for 4 on 4th down attempts. Yeah, that Lukaku drama is quite something, Adam, as this is another pass play, and it's caught for the first down by Jakobi Meyers, as the Patriots enter Jacksonville territory. Jakobi Meyers already a couple receptions for 13 yards, and he's really become one of the most dependable receivers for Mac Jones and this New England offense. 1 receiver to the left side, Harris in the backfield. Now Olszewski is in motion. He'll move out to the right. Jones handing off to Harris. Harris going to run it right into the teeth of the defense, where he stopped after a 2-yard gain. And that will bring up 2nd down and apparently 9, so only a yard picked up. But yeah, as you said, Adam, regarding Lukaku and Chelsea, I wish it would have worked out, but at the end of the day, I don't think we need Lukaku. So yeah, it is what it is. A 4-minute drive here for the Patriots. 2 carries, 4 passes, 28 yards. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. It's another handoff. This is Harris trying to weave his way through, and he'll get about 4 yards on the play. 3rd and 5 for the Pats. It was Wilson on the tackle for Jacksonville. Jaguars at this stage of the season just playing for pride, I guess you could say. Urban Meyer, of course, was fired a few weeks back. What a tumultuous season it's been for the Jaguars. And with Urban Meyer in charge, things just did not go well. Urban Meyer in his first season couldn't even go the full way. Couldn't even last the entire season. Here on 3rd and 5, Jones in the pocket, steps into the throw and completes to Myers. And Myers inside the 25-yard line for a New England first down. An efficient drive rolls on, and Myers continues to get involved here early on. And Jones looking really comfortable right now in the pocket. Great protection as well from the offensive line. Third catch for Jakobi Meyers. He has 28 yards here on the opening drive of the game. Midway point of quarter one in Foxborough. Ninth play of the drive right here. Two receivers to the right, one to the left. It's going to be handed off and trying to get to the edge. And getting there, and more is Ramondre Stevenson. Stevenson plows ahead all the way to the 9-yard line. And it's 1st and goal for New England. Trent Brown with a great block to open up the way for Ramondre Stevenson. Yeah, Brown just prevented Claybrooks from getting near Stevenson. Patriots just 56.6 red zone touchdown percentage this season, which actually ranks just 22nd in the NFL. We'll see if they can get in the end zone here. 1st and goal from the 9. Play clock down to 1. Here comes the snap. It's a flip back to Damian Harris. Harris reversing fields and now cutting back towards the middle and flip down a yard shy of the end zone. Maybe 2 yards shy, but nonetheless, it sets up a great opportunity on 2nd and goal. What's good, Todd? Welcome in to the stream. Can I keep you up to date on the Titans score? Yes, Todd, I will do that. Yep. It's scoreless right now between Tennessee and Miami, but I'll definitely be giving updates on that game. If there's any big plays or any score change in that, I'll definitely try to stay up to date with that and let you guys know about it. Here on 2nd and goal, it's handed off. Harris right up the middle, and he's going to score for the touchdown. The Patriots, on their opening drive, put 6 on the board, and Gillette Stadium loves what they see. 11 plays, 70 yards, and Damian Harris caps it off with his 13th rushing touchdown of the season, and that marks his 4th straight game with a rushing touchdown as well. He just charged ahead and just got enough for the score as the Patriots strike first in this one. 7th opening drive touchdown this season, which is the 2nd most in the NFL, as Nick Folk attempts the extra point, and it is good. 7-0, Patriots in front. Just the start that New England were looking for in this one. What's good, Hayden? And what's good, Rude Boy TV? Yeah, Hayden, I agree with you for the most part. And Jones certainly throwing the ball often so far in this game. And in the end, it is a rushing touchdown for Damian Harris that puts New England on the board. I'll be right back after this quick break. You missed my first message. I'm slipping. Sorry, Todd. I don't know. That might be my internet. It might be yours. I'm not sure. But yeah, I said I'll be giving updates for you on the Miami game, the Buffalo game too. So yeah, I'll definitely be giving updates to you, Todd. No doubt about it. And everyone else tuning in. As I'll step aside for a quick commercial break. Stick around. More action after this. Welcome back into the broadcast, everybody. Thanks for tuning in on this Sunday afternoon, the penultimate weekend of the NFL regular season. 7-0 Patriots in front of the Jaguars, as New England are well aware of the importance of this game when it comes to playoff seeding. Yeah, absolutely, Adam. Yeah, I watched most of that Chelsea-Liverpool game, and Pulisic's goal was awesome. I know he had another good chance earlier. And yeah, overall, yeah, Christian Pulisic, I'm telling you, man, he's a special talent. He's a special talent. I'm glad he played well today in a big game against Liverpool. That was good to see as Chase Winovich comes in and makes the tackle after the return by, I think that was actually, no, it wasn't Carlos Hyde. I'm not sure who it was on the return. 5:44 left in the first quarter of play. What's going on, Brayton? We got Brayton in the house. Welcome into the stream. Glad to have you here, man. Let's see how the Jaguars respond. They went 3-and-out on their opening drive. In motion is Marvin Jones. Lawrence going to hand it off, and a great tackle there. Kyle Duggar making the play as he took down Dare Ogunbowale. Ogunbowale just tried to make a move, but Duggar had it read all the way. Yes, good evening to you, Todd. I know it's the evening in England, just past 6 o'clock. Yeah, we did. The Patriots did rush for a touchdown, as this throw is a risky one. Jawan Bentley nearly picked it off, who just came off COVID protocol. The pass there intended for Chris Manhertz, and Lawrence was under a whole lot of pressure there, and a very risky pass as Dietrich Wise was coming straight to him. 3rd down and 6 for the Jaguars. A misty and foggy afternoon in Foxborough. Jaguars 0 for 1 so far here on 3rd down. Lawrence dropping back in the pocket, now stepping up. He's going to run with it, and he's got a 1st down and more. Trevor Lawrence all the way to the 42-yard line before he slides down and extends the drive for Jacksonville. Well, Trevor Lawrence, even though you might not anticipate it, he is a pretty fast quarterback. When he does decide to run with it, he can be quite effective, as that 1st down rush moves the chains, and Jacksonville will try to build off of their first down of the afternoon. 2 receivers to the left, 3 to the right, I should say, as Lawrence drops back, looking to throw, gets it off in time, a deep ball downfield, and it is a jump ball. They're going to rule it a catch. What a play by Treadwell. It was tied up between him and Jalen Mills. I mean, Treadwell caught that through 2 defenders, and it's 1st and 10 at the Patriots 18, just like that. Ogunbowale will run it up the middle for a pickup of 3. That was just an incredible catch, I'll tell you what, by Treadwell, and there was a little bit of a delay on the decision from the officials, but Mills came in afterwards to tie him up, but they're always going to give that to the receiver. Yeah, Jets beating the Buccaneers 7-0. I know it, Adam. Yeah, that game, that's the other game I get here in Massachusetts. That game's being shown on my Fox affiliate, so I'll check in on that game during commercial breaks. This is a swing pass, catch and run for a couple of yards by Laviska Shenault. Shenault, the former Colorado wide receiver back in his college days, not too long ago, actually. 3rd down and 3 now for the Jaguars. Ball at the 11-yard line of New England as the Patriots look for a stop. Jacksonville 1 for 2 on 3rd down. Already converted one earlier this drive. Lawrence has time, fires to the end zone, but it's too far. Looking for Marvin Jones. But that ball was thrown about 5 yards beyond the end zone, and it's 4th and 3 for the Jags. I know, Todd. Yeah, exactly. We need the Falcons to beat the Bills, but I can't see that happening either. Although, if I'm reading the scores right around the league, I think Atlanta got a safety against Buffalo, so they have a 2-0 lead. Out comes Matthew Wright for the 29-yard field goal attempt. This will come from the left hash. The kick is up, and it is right down the middle. The Jaguars on the board with 2:18 to play in quarter one. 7-3 now the score as the Patriots lead is trimmed down to 4. Action continues from Foxborough after the break. Stick around. Welcome back into the broadcast, everybody. 7-3 Patriots in front. Jacksonville and New England met in the 2017 AFC Championship game, you may remember. I remember that game quite well. An epic Patriots comeback to get to the Super Bowl. That was an unforgettable AFC Championship game. The final score was 24-20 New England, and that was really the last year that Jacksonville were good, if you really think about it. Robert Kraft, the chairman and CEO of the Patriots, of course, up in his suite attending this one. It is such a foggy afternoon at Gillette Stadium that the fans in the upper bowl, I'm not even sure if they can see the field through all the fog. As Jacksonville's right will kick it off, and this is a low kick handled off the bounce by Jakob Johnson, who trips up at about the 33-yard line. So decent field position here for the Patriots to open up their drive, and what a first drive it was from New England's offense. Christian Wilkerson actually made the first catch of the game, and then Damian Harris got involved in the passing game. Also, Jacoby Myers with a couple of catches on that opening drive, and ultimately Damian Harris running into the end zone for the touchdown. Jones on that opening drive, a perfect 5 for 5, 47 yards. We'll see what he can do here. 2:13 remaining in quarter one. Three receivers to the left, one to the right. Jones over the middle, connects with Wilkerson, and he'll pick up 9. Tackled a yard shy of the first down. Christian Wilkerson, a player who has already made 2 catches today for 16 yards, but has barely been involved this season. He's getting his opportunity today. What's good, John? Welcome into the broadcast. Why didn't I stream the Chelsea-Liverpool game? Mainly because the Patriots were playing today. Yeah, plus I had stuff that I needed to get done in the morning. I had the game on in the background, but yeah, it was I probably could have done it, but since the Patriots were playing, I wanted to get stuff done in the morning so I could be ready for the Pats game at 1, as that's a first-yard carry for Harris, and the Patriots move the chains. But yeah, it was a great game between Chelsea and Liverpool. I got to watch some of it, and including Pulisic's goal. Yeah, 2-2 the final, as Todd mentioned. So yeah, probably a fair result, as this is play action handoff, and Bourne's going to get it down the left sideline, and he'll pick up 9 for New England. Yeah, I mean, I do like Chelsea. I do like the Premier League, but the Patriots are my hometown team. So, any Boston sports teams are going to trump, a team overseas. I'm not like, no offense to Chelsea. I do like Chelsea, don't get me wrong, but my local teams come first at the end of the day. A 2nd and 1 is on the way for New England. 3 receivers wide, and it's a quarterback keeper. Mac Jones plows ahead for a 2-yard gain and a New England first down. And that'll bring us to the end of the first quarter. 7-3, Patriots in front of the Jaguars. Dante Hightower had an early sack. The Patriots had an early touchdown. They have a 4-point lead. It's back out to Gillette Stadium after a quick break for the second quarter of play. Stick around. And welcome back in, everybody. We're set to begin quarter 2 in this AFC matchup, and as I promised, I'll update you around the league. The Patriots clinch a playoff berth with the Miami win, hold on, let me pull up the scenarios here. With a Miami win or a Las Vegas loss, and currently the Raiders are leading the Colts 7-0. Miami, Tennessee is still 0-0, so I'll continue to keep you posted on those two games as well as other games throughout the league, as that's a first down carry, I should say, for Ramondre Stevenson to open up the second quarter of play. Second down and 1 for New England. Stevenson with 2 carries now for 24 yards. Ball at the 30-yard line of Jacksonville. Mac Jones will hand it off, trying to get to the edge of Stevenson, and he does so, trying to provide a stiff arm and eventually pushed out of bounds at about the 25. And we have our first update of the afternoon. The Rams, of course, taking on the Ravens in Baltimore. A huge game with playoff implications, and Clark with a 17-yard pick six has put Baltimore in front. It's 7-0. Ravens leading the Rams at the end of the first quarter. Right now, the 3 wild cards are Indianapolis and New England at 9-6, and then Miami at 8-7. Baltimore are one of those 8-7 teams in the hunt, right outside the playoff line, but could easily get back in there, as this will go nowhere for Damian Harris. He's pushed out of bounds at the line of scrimmage by Terrell, and it's 2nd and 10 on the way for the Patriots. No, Todd, I did not. I actually never ended up watching that Aaron Hernandez documentary. I know many people who did, but I did not. But Robert Kraft was funny in that. Really. What's good, Mike? We got Mike in here as well. Glad to see you on this Sunday afternoon of NFL action. Dropping back is Mac Jones, and he fires to the sideline. That pass complete to Hunter Henry. First down, New England. 1st and goal for the Patriots, as Henry makes his first catch of the afternoon, and this one was wide open. No one was really near Henry as he made the catch. And when it comes to the most touchdown receptions among tight ends through Week 16, Hunter Henry tied for the most in the league with Mark Andrews. Mac Jones now a perfect 7 for 7. Welcome in, Ben. Thanks for tuning in, as this is handed off to Harris. Harris gonna plow his way forward and spins into the end zone. Touchdown, Patriots. Make it 2 touchdowns already for Damian Harris today. A 9-play, 66-yard scoring drive. And it's the 3rd game of Harris's career with 2 or more rushing touchdowns. And they've all come this season. 12:02 left in the second quarter. And Damian Harris putting on a show already this afternoon. Here comes the extra point attempt from Nick Folk, and he will convert to make it a 14-3 Patriots lead. Ben asks, am I the only person who thinks Stafford is overrated? I don't know. There's probably other people who think that. I see where you're coming from. As the Patriots take an 11-point lead in this one. I should add live watch along to my title. Well, I could, John, but it's not. I mean, I guess it's sort of a watch along, but it's more my play-by-play commentary. I feel like a watch along is more just reacting to what happens in the game. So that's why I don't include that. Plus, everyone who goes to my channel knows that I do play-by-play commentary for it. It's in the description. It's on the ticker. And obviously people know I can't show the game for copyright reasons, so that's why That's why I don't put watch along. I mean, I guess I could, but that's why I don't. Yeah, Damian Harris looking good right now. 2 rushing touchdowns so far. The Patriots leading by 11. I'll be back after the break. All right, welcome back in, everybody. Sorry about that. Just had to do something upstairs quickly, but we didn't miss anything. Just the kickoff return right there, which is taken out just past the 25 by Chris Claybrooks. Look at the most rushing touchdowns this season. Damian Harris has tied for the second most, only behind Jonathan Taylor, who's having arguably an MVP caliber season. Taylor has 17, and now Harris tied with James Conner of Arizona with 14. Trevor Lawrence, 4 of 6 for 58 yards so far. This drive gets underway from the 22. Sorry, the return was across the 20, and that's a short pickup for Ogunbowale. You're waiting on the darts tonight. All right, Todd, there you go. Todd says he thinks Jackson and Mahomes are overrated. Yeah. No, my little brother wasn't doing anything. No, I had to, my mom wanted me to do something upstairs. I had to put something away, as this is 2nd and 8 for the Jaguars, and it's run to the 29-yard line by Ogunbowale, the tackle by Kyle Van Noy. 3rd down and 3. Jacksonville have already had 1 3-and-out. Jacksonville dead last in the league when it comes to points scored. And New England's defense tied for 1st in the league when it comes to allowing the least amount of points. Gillette Stadium makes some noise. Jacksonville 1 for 3 on 3rd down. Here on 3rd and 3, Lawrence dropping back in the pocket. The catch is made. And that's a 1st down for Treadwell. He had a great catch on the last drive, which was a deep ball downfield. And this time he makes a short catch for the 1st down. We got another update for you. Kansas City and Cincinnati playing in a big game when it comes to playoff implications. And how about the Bengals? A big touchdown with 2:01 left in the 1st quarter. They're finally on the board. Kansas City, though, has a 14-7 lead. The Bengals clinched the AFC North title with a win today against the Chiefs. Keep you posted on that. Play action pass coming here. Lawrence delivers a dime, and it's caught at the 40 by Marvin Jones. And all of a sudden, the Jaguars' passing game starting to find a little bit of a rhythm. So a fresh set of downs. Trevor Lawrence, 6 of 8 for 90 yards now. And that's the 4th first down of the game for Jacksonville. They now have it at the 40 of New England. Raquel Armstead in the backfield. It'll be handed off to him, but the Patriots read it nicely. Jawan Bentley and company make the tackle. Only a 2-yard gain for Armstead. Well, Raquel Armstead was a 5th-round pick in the 2019 draft out of Temple. And this is his first game since the 2019 season, folks. He has been hampered by injuries ever since he was drafted into the NFL. And so great to see him back on the field for the first time in 2 years. 2nd down and 9. It was just a 1-yard gain on the last play. And Lawrence looking to throw, has time, and it's intercepted! Miles Bryant picks him off! Down the sideline he goes! Bryant makes a move! He's inside the 35, and finally tackled at the Jacksonville 33. New England takes over with 8:17 left in the second quarter. Miles Bryant with the interception for New England. First turnover of the afternoon in the 15th interception thrown on the season for Trevor Lawrence. Well, that's big time from Miles Bryant. The Patriots take over in prime field position right after this. Welcome back in, everybody. 14-3 Patriots in front, and the interception from Miles Bryant is the 21st of the season for New England, 2nd most interceptions in the league, only behind Dallas, who have 25. What's good, J.A.? We got J.A. in the house. What is the word? The word is that the Patriots are looking good as that pass is tipped and dropped by Hunter Henry. And I believe that's the first incomplete pass of the game for Mac Jones. And getting a fingertip on that ball was Thomas, which threw off everything for Henry. It was the first incompletion of the game for the Patriots. Ben says he thinks Trey Lance is overrated, even though he only started one game. Yeah, the key thing is he only started one game, so I don't know. I don't know yet. I have to see more of him, because I didn't see much of him in college, of course, since he played in the FCS. No offense to the FCS, which, they have some good teams, as Jonnu Smith will run it here for about 4 or 5 yards. 3rd down and 4, actually. So a 6-yard gain on the play. Yeah, that's surprising that the Colts... Well, I'm surprised that the Colts are down 10-0 to the Raiders. Yeah, I mean, still a long ways to go, though, Adam. I wouldn't be completely hopeless at this stage. But, yeah, I'm a little bit surprised by that scoreline. Here we go on 3rd and 4 for the Patriots. Quick throw out wide. Catch made. Bolden makes a move inside and picks up the first down to the 20-yard line. Brandon Bolden having a great season, really. And he actually revealed just recently that he overcame and fought off cancer back in 2018, if I'm not mistaken. So he battled cancer without really the general public knowing, because it was new news to a lot of people. So Brandon Bolden kept that private for a while, but finally came out and revealed that he dealt with that, and credit to him, kept on fighting through that, like a true professional. And he's always been a true pro, really, and he seems like a great guy too. And it's great to see him having a bounce back season. Never gave up, that's for sure, even through the tough times. As that was Ramondre Stevenson on the last carry for a 4-yard gain, 2nd down and 6. All right, it's 10-3 now. All right, thanks for the update there, Adam. 2nd and 6. It's flipped back by Stevenson to Kendrick Bourne, who gets hit hard at the 8-yard line. It will be a Patriots first down, 1st and goal on the way. I hope you're right, Adam. I hope you're right, man. And, well, I guess it was less of a hard hit and more that Bourne just slipped at the very end. He lost his footing, and that's why it was a bit of an awkward hit delivered by Thomas. 1st and goal now from the 8-yard line. 2 trips to the red zone and 2 touchdowns so far for the Patriots. Can they make it 3 for 3? A pitch back to Stevenson. Stevenson trying to get a block, but a great tackle made from behind. That was number 50, Shaquille Quarterman. And Stevenson down at the 6. 2nd and goal on the way. Oh, yeah, Titans up 7-0 over the Dolphins. All right, yeah, there you go. You're giving updates more quickly than myself. As on 2nd and goal from the 6, Jones rolls right, looking to throw, fires to the end zone, and it's caught. Christian Wilkerson, touchdown New England. The first touchdown reception of the season for Christian Wilkerson, a 7-play, 33-yard touchdown drive, capped off by the 5-yard touchdown reception by Wilkerson in the back of the end zone. Able to get both feet in bounds before heading out of bounds in the back of the end zone. Great catch by Wilkerson, and that's the 19th passing touchdown of the season for Mac Jones, which leads all rookies. The extra point is good, as Nick Folk makes it a 21-3 Patriots lead. Those touchdowns have kept on coming, and they will keep on coming, says Adam. The Patriots looking good. 4:40 left in the second quarter. The offense is clicking on all cylinders. Back with the final minutes of quarter 2 after the break. All right, welcome back into the broadcast, everybody. What's good, Isaac? Welcome in, man. Hope you're doing well, Isaac. Although I believe the Dolphins are down as of right now. Yes, 7-0 Titans, if I'm not mistaken. Adam is our update man. Oh, 10-0 now. Wow. All right. Well, still a long ways to go in that game, though. So 10-0 Titans. I think Jets are up 14-10 now, Adam. Yeah, I just checked on that game. Somehow the Buccaneers are losing to the Jets. Yep, 21-7. Chiefs up on the Cincinnati. Washington 10-7 over the Eagles, and Ravens 7-0 over the Rams. All right, appreciate the updates, Adam. Much appreciated as always, my man. As Christian Wilkerson just made it his first career touchdown reception for New England, and that will not be the return Clay Brooks was looking for Jacksonville. He takes it only out to the 18-yard line before he slipped. We're seeing throughout this first half that the conditions are very slippery. It rained overnight, I can tell you that. It rained a lot, and right now outside it's pretty misty, foggy. It's an overcast day, and the field definitely is quite wet from all the rain that accumulated over the last 12 hours or so. Yeah, Mike Vrabel doing his old boys a favor. Yeah, exactly, Todd. So the drive starts from the 19. This is Agumbawale with the carry, and he'll pick up 5 over the middle. 4:25 remaining here in the first half from Foxborough, and the Patriots all over Jacksonville so far in this one. It's just the first half that I think all Patriots fans were looking for. And I know it's the Jaguars, worst team in the league, but that's what I mean. You don't want to see New England just get a win. You want to see them dominate and show you something after a 2-game skid. All right, Adam, thanks for the continued updates, man. As Lawrence rolls right, heading out of bounds, and he'll get out of bounds for no gain, actually. Only got back to the line of scrimmage there. A reminder that next week it's the NFL season finale. Next Saturday it'll be a doubleheader with games at 4:30 Eastern Time and 8:15. And then next Sunday, games at 1 and 4:25 as usual. And then an 8:20 game on Sunday Night Football to wrap up the regular season. That Saturday doubleheader on the final weekend of the season is something new. What's good, Jeffrey? Welcome in. Thanks for tuning in as Lawrence will fire to the sideline. That ball's caught, and it's a first down for the Jaguars. So a big third down conversion there as Laviska Shenault made the catch. How do I highlight the chatter's name like some do? Yeah, you could add them, or actually, I can highlight comments too. Believe it or not, with the software I use called StreamYard, or the website, I should say, I can highlight comments. I'll do that in a moment. We do have another update for you. Yep, Tennessee up 10-0 over Miami, and it's 10-3 Vegas over Indianapolis. The Patriots will clinch a playoff spot with a Miami or Vegas loss. So it's looking good in that aspect for the Patriots, as that's a short gain for Agumbawale. But yeah, watch this. I can highlight it like this. Yeah, there you go. There you go. I can do that, see? How cool is that? I don't do that often, but I guess I should. So I can select different comments like that. There you go. It's pretty cool. As Lawrence will throw, it's picked off! Intercepted by J.C. Jackson! Knocked down at the 36-yard line, but it's the second pick of the afternoon for the Patriots. First it was Bryant, now Jackson, and we hit the 2-minute warning. 1:56 left here in the second quarter. And the Patriots with the football again. Second turnover forced by the New England defense. Back with the final 2 minutes of the half right after this. Welcome back in, everybody. And, yeah, there you go, Todd. Thanks for helping him out, Adam. I don't know much about, I mean, I do sometimes comment on YouTube, but, I'm not the expert when it comes to the chat. But, yes, the code has been cracked. Yeah, Rams are down 10-0. Thanks, Jeffrey, for tuning into the broadcast. A look at the most interceptions in the first 4 seasons since the NFL merger. J.C. Jackson tied for the most with 25. Only 2 other players have had that many interceptions in their first 4 seasons, and I'm sure Jackson is bound to break that record. One more regular season game and then the playoffs. I'm sure he's got another one in him. Here we go out of the 2-minute warning. Mac Jones completes to the sideline. Jacoby Myers makes the catch. And they rule that he was down inbound, so the clock continues to tick. 2nd down and short for the Patriots. An 8-yard reception right there. J.C. Jackson with 8 interceptions just this season. And from the Jacksonville 35, the Patriots hand it off. That's Ramondre Stevenson with a 4-yard carry for another first down. New England continue to move the chains. A reminder that in a couple of minutes, it'll be the halftime report where I'll get you caught up on all of the action around the NFL. It's a busy afternoon around the National Football League. We got a timeout called. 1:19 left in the second quarter. I'll step aside for a quick moment. All right, welcome back in, everybody. All right, you guys figured out. That's awesome. Cool. We're back from the timeout called by the Patriots. 1:20 left here in the first half of play. 21-3 Patriots lead, but they're trying to add on to that lead here against the Jaguars. The crowd at Gillette Stadium enjoying themselves this afternoon so far. It's been an efficient afternoon. Look at that. 22 plays in opponent territory for New England, just 5 for Jacksonville. Ball in the 31 of the Jaguars. 1st down and 10 for New England. Patriots with 2 timeouts remaining. And they have 3 receivers wide. Jones dropping back in the pocket, running out of time, and he goes down. That's a sack, but now a flag comes in. The sack there by Jihad Ward. But all of a sudden, the Jaguars realizing that the penalty is likely against them. What's going on, Yabo? Thanks for tuning in over on Twitch. Glad to see you, man. Hope you're doing well. Here is the penalty. Wow. Wow, a roughing the passer call on Jihad Ward, and Ward takes it like a pro. Just shook the hand of the referee right after instead of protesting. So a 15-yard penalty and a first down rather than a sack for Ward. Well, I guess he grabbed him around the neck, and that will be enough for a roughing the passer call. These days in the NFL, you just can't do that. That's the 34th first down via penalty for the Patriots this season, tied for the most in the league. And this marks their 15th first down of the afternoon. Clock resumes, 1:05 to go and counting. Ball at the 16 of the Jaguars. Play action pass. Jones rolling right towards the sideline, and he'll just throw it in the turf. Clock stops with 59 seconds left. 2nd and 10. Yeah, I don't know where Nate's at. He might pop in later. Adam. Yeah, more picks than the draft, yeah. So 2nd down on the way here for New England. And they're actually going to put 1:09 on the clock. Not sure where those 10 seconds came from, but okay. Oh, because the clock wasn't supposed to resume after the roughing the passer penalty. That's why. All right, here we go. 4th red zone possession for New England, and so far, they're 3 for 3 regarding touchdowns on red zone drives, as this pass is caught by Kendrick Bourne. He's tackled at the 8-yard line with 1 minute to go, and clock will run down to 57 before Jacksonville call a timeout. All right, 21-3, Patriots lead. They're looking for their 4th touchdown. I'll be back after the timeout. All right, welcome back in. Yabo over on Twitch asks, do I have a favorite team in this matchup? Yeah, absolutely, Yabo. Might be tough to see my shirt, but I'm a huge Boston sports fan, so I'm a diehard Patriots fan. Yeah, I've been calling all their games this season, except one where I couldn't. Yeah, I'm a huge Patriots fan. I've always been. Grew up. I've grown up in New England, and I actually only live 10 minutes from Gillette Stadium, as this is handed off to Damian Harris, and he'll get enough for the first down. Forward progress will give him 4, and it's 1st and goal for New England. The Jaguars now will call their second timeout with 51 seconds remaining in the half. But I'm an all-around huge Boston sports fan, so Patriots, Revolution, Celtics, Bruins, Red Sox, love them all, yeah. Yeah, Rams offense is struggling indeed, Adam, in their game against Baltimore, yeah. That's interesting, indeed. So a fresh set of downs for New England here. Ball at the 4-yard line. 4 receivers wide. Mac Jones going to loft it to the corner of the end zone. It's caught by Myers. Touchdown, Patriots. Make it a 4th touchdown on the 4th red zone drive of the game. 6 plays, 43 yards. And Jacoby Myers with just his 2nd career touchdown reception, which is hard to believe, but it is true. And New England are running away with this game. Both touchdowns for Myers of his career have come this season. That was his 5th reception of the game, and Mac Jones eclipses the 100-yard passing mark in this one as well. The extra point is good by Folk. It's a 28-3 New England lead over Jacksonville. As I'll keep it here, the Patriots will kick off to the Jaguars. The Jaguars did use 2 of their timeouts, so there's still 48 seconds on the clock for Jacksonville, but the way New England are playing, I'm not sure if the Jaguars can do much of anything right now. New England's offense and defense is just rolling here in the opening 2 quarters. Appreciate you guys tuning in as always. Hope you're enjoying the broadcast. It's great to see the Patriots finally playing well again after the 2-game skid the last couple weeks. Look at the quarterback comparison. Lawrence, 7 of 11, 101 yards. No touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Mac Jones, 12 of 14, 106 yards. 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. Those 2 met back in college. Lawrence was at Clemson, of course, and Jones at Alabama. No, John, I don't think Erling Haaland should stay another year at Dortmund. I don't think so. As this kick will be returnable from the 5 by Claybrooks. Claybrooks tries to make a move, but will get absolutely nowhere. He's tackled at the 12. And 42 seconds remain here in the first half. Well, Mac Jones and Trevor Lawrence were both state champions in high school. They were both national champions in college and were each 2020 Heisman finalists, and also both 2021 first-round selections. So a lot of similarities between the two. Both of them have had a lot of success dating all the way back to their high school years. But Trevor Lawrence has had 2 interceptions in his last 3 pass attempts. We'll see what he can do here. Lawrence rolling to his right under pressure. He's going to air it down the sideline, and a big hit delivered, but the catch still made by Marvin Jones. And he's out of bounds with 35 seconds left in the half. Yeah, Jones made the catch before Devin McCourty came in to deliver the hit. Now Lawrence fires to the left sideline. It's bobbled and ultimately caught. A near interception again. As in the end, able to make the play was Treadwell. but he made that very difficult on himself, and Jacksonville will use their final timeout with 26 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Wow, Jalen Mills was right there. That could have easily been picked. Thanks, Todd. I appreciate it. Yeah, some of those stats are me keeping track. A lot of it is a big thanks to the CBS broadcast showing the game. They provide me with a good amount of those stats, but I like to make it. I like to make you guys think it's all up here. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, no, I try to mention as many, meaningful stats as I can. Jacksonville about 21 yards away from the field goal target line, but they're not going to get there. Lawrence is down for the sack. And look at that. It's Christian Barmore, the rookie, with his first career NFL sack, and that will be the final play of the first half as the clock will tick down to 0. New England will receive the second half kickoff, and they are up big on Jacksonville. 28-3 is the score through 2 quarters of play. And yeah, Adam, I did see that Rams on the board. So they're making things interesting, and I will get you guys caught up on every game taking place right now around the NFL, so stick around for that. The halftime report is coming your way in a moment, and that has a good catch, doesn't it, Adam? Statman Sam. That does have a pretty good catch, not gonna lie. I'm back with the halftime report in a couple minutes. It's the Patriots up big over the Jaguars here in the penultimate game of the regular season, as the playoffs are right on the horizon. New England trying to clinch a playoff spot today. One more half to go in this one. I'll be back. Halftime report is next. All right, hello everybody, and welcome into the halftime report. It's complete domination so far. The Patriots up huge on the Jaguars. 28-3 is the score at halftime. Thanks everyone for your company. And we got a lot to get you up to date on around the NFL. Let's roll the highlights. At Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati, Ohio, the Chiefs battling the Bengals in a pivotal AFC matchup. Kansas City up 28-14 currently over the Bengals with 1:42 left in the half. The Chiefs had a 14-0 lead. The Bengals made it 14-7 at one point, but it is the Chiefs who just got a touchdown moments ago to take a 28-14 advantage. All right, at Nissan Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee, the Dolphins taking on the Titans. It's a 17-3 Tennessee lead over Miami with 2 minutes left in the first half. The Titans looking good right now. Meanwhile, at Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis, Indiana, the Raiders taking on the Colts, and it's Las Vegas leading Indy 13-3 with 4 seconds left in the first half. Meanwhile, at Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park, New York, a snowy Buffalo, and the Bills are currently leading the Falcons 14-12 with 1:48 left in the half. Atlanta, maybe surprisingly, keeping it somewhat close. Meanwhile, in our featured game here, New England up 28-3 over Jacksonville at the half in Foxborough, Massachusetts at Gillette Stadium. Meanwhile, at M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland, it's the Ravens leading the Rams, a low-scoring game. Ravens up 10-7 with 27 seconds left in the first half. Meanwhile, at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey, it's the New York Jets, the surprise of the day as of now, leading the Tampa Bay Buccaneers 14-10 with 10 seconds left in the first half. Wow. Meanwhile, at FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland, the Washington football team leading Philadelphia 16-7 at the half. That's a bit of a surprise as the Eagles battle for a playoff spot in the NFC. And at Soldier Field in Chicago, Illinois, some snow falling down in Chicago. It's the Bears up big on the Giants. 19-3 is the score. Chicago leading with 38 seconds left in the half. All right, we can take a deep breath, everybody. That is your update around the NFL. All of those games going on right now, a lot of them with big playoff implications as well. Let's look back at the chat here. Can you buy self-adhesive logos for a helmet? You want your motorbike helmet to look like the NFL Patriot helmet? I'm not entirely sure, Todd. But I'd look into it. I'm sure you might be able to. I don't know though, if I'm being honest with you. Bruins up 2-1. Thanks for the update, Jeffrey. Great to hear, man. Great to hear. Well, here at halftime of this game between the Jaguars and Patriots, really not much to analyze. New England have just been dominant, and it's great to see them have this type of bounce-back performance because coming into the day, I didn't only want the Patriots to win, I wanted them to really crush the Jaguars because let's face it, New England are much better than this Jacksonville team. And they're showing that so far through 2 quarters of play. Mac Jones has looked comfortable, which is good to see. Hasn't really been forced to make any big plays, but has been making the throws necessary to move the Patriots downfield. 4 touchdowns so far. Damian Harris has looked good, and a lot of different receivers getting involved, including Christian Wilkerson, out of all people, who had a touchdown catch. And then the defense for New England. I think this is the biggest part for me. The defense stepping up has been big because the defense, let's face it, has struggled the last 2 weeks. It's almost like the defense dropped off the last couple of weeks. So it's good to see them making plays. Couple of sacks, couple of interceptions as well. Trevor Lawrence having another rough day at the office. It's been like that often for him in his rookie season. Well, a reminder that next weekend it's the NFL season finale, a doubleheader on Saturday with games at 4:30 Eastern Time and 8:15, and then on Sunday games at 1 and 4:25, and then an 8:20 game that's still to be determined on Sunday Night Football to wrap up the regular season, and then it's on to the postseason, folks. How about that? John says he doesn't think Haaland's going to the Prem. You think he's going to La Liga? Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if Haaland ends up at Real Madrid. But we shall see. I'll be back with more on the halftime report. 28-3 New England up big on Jacksonville. Welcome back to the halftime report, everybody. More action in the chat here. Yeah, time for another pick. Hopefully so, Todd. Yeah, I mean, La Liga is still a good league, let's be honest with you. But, yeah, I'll be back with more in a moment because after this quick break, it's back out to Foxborough. The second half is next between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the New England Patriots, so stick around, everybody. All right, everybody, we're ready for the start of the second half. A look at some first half stats. 33 plays by New England, 24 for Jacksonville. The total yards in favor of the Patriots, 107 to 100. So that's that was passing yards. I beg your pardon. As we get set for the start of quarter number 3, and it is all New England so far through 30 minutes of play, and I think many would expect the same story here in the third and fourth quarter, but we shall see if that proves to be the case. And yeah, as I mentioned at halftime, Mac Jones looked very comfortable. Mac Jones looked very comfortable in the passing game, and then the defense with a couple of big plays, 2 interceptions in back-to-back drives, and Trevor Lawrence, 9 of 13, 128 yards, 2 picks. Mac Jones, 12 of 14 for 107 yards and 2 touchdowns. So similar stats when it comes to the passes and yardage, but the 2 picks for Lawrence and the 2 touchdowns for Jones is where those two are really separated, as Olszewski will return this kick from the end zone, and he runs past the 20 and tackled at the 22-yard line. We're underway here in the second half from Gillette Stadium. I mean, yeah, we got a good debate going in the chat, but I think it's still possible that Haaland lands at City or somewhere in the Premier League anyway. But we'll have to wait and see. All right, here we go on 1st and 10 from the 23. Patriots trying to add on to the 25-point lead they already possess. Jones, calm in the pocket, and delivers a strike to Hunter Henry. Caught for a 12-yard gain. Cisco on the tackle, first down Patriots. Henry's second catch of the afternoon. Mac Jones with his 13th completion on 15 attempts, 119 yards now. Ramondre Stevenson in the backfield, standing behind Mac Jones. 4 receivers wide, 2 to each side for the Patriots. Mac Jones looking to throw a screen pass, caught by Jonnu Smith, who has a couple of blocks and takes off to the Jacksonville 45. A great play call there. Beautifully executed on the screen pass. Some blocks up front helped Jonnu Smith get a lot of yardage on the play on the catch and run. No worries, Yavo. Glad to see you back over on Twitch. On the last 10 pass attempts, Mac Jones 8 of 10, a couple of touchdowns for 83 yards. Ball now on the 45 of the Jaguars. This is handed off. Another strong run to the left by Stevenson. He gets to the 38. Tackle made by Miles Jack. Second and 3. I don't know why it says 1st and 10 on the scoreboard. And Jones going to escape. He slithers away and takes off running down the sideline, sliding at about the 27. How about the mobility of Mac Jones? Yeah, it was man-to-man coverage, so that opened the lane for Mac Jones as he took off running. Patriots move the chains again. They're picking up from right where they left off. That was the 20th first down of the game for the Patriots. Ball now at the 28 of Jacksonville. Stevenson in the backfield. He'll get the carry. Goes right up the middle and somehow escapes through a couple of tackles. And makes it all the way to the 21-yard line. So it's a 7-yard rush for Ramondre Stevenson. I'm just realizing my hair is an absolute mess. Here we go on 2nd and 2 for the Patriots. I'm just seeing your comment now, Adam. That's funny. Jones, down the sideline, touchdown Patriots! Christian Wilkerson with his 2nd touchdown reception of the game, wide open as he walks in for the score. 6 plays, 77 yards. Another touchdown drive for New England. 4th reception, 2nd touchdown for Christian Wilkerson. I mean, talk about blown coverage. No one was even close to picking him up. Mac Jones loving life right now. He's having a grand old time. And Wilkerson is having himself a game for a guy who hasn't played all season, as that extra point is blocked. So Jacksonville blocked the extra point. It remains 34-3. But it's still New England dominating Jacksonville. A statement performance here from the Patriots. And indeed, this Jaguars team is quite horrific indeed. As I'll be back with more after the break. Patriots extend the lead to 31. And welcome back in, everybody, as Mac Jones has gone 15 of 17 now for 159 yards and 3 touchdowns. And in Christian Wilkerson's first career start, he has 2 touchdown receptions, which is quite remarkable for number 17. And so Jake Bailey will kick it off to Jacksonville as the Jaguars get the ball for the first time this half. 11:14 to go in the third quarter, and that will land in the end zone for a touchback. There was sad news earlier this week, of course, the passing of John Madden, and then I think yesterday, actually, it was announced that Dan Reeves passed away, another legend of the game. Passed away at the age of 78. Sad to see so many greats pass away. 34-3, New England on top, and Lawrence will throw out wide. Catch is made, and getting out of bounds was Tavon Austin. Oh, really, Todd? That's too bad. That's too bad, man. That would have been cool. That would have been cool. Look at the first half possessions for Jacksonville. Punt, field goal, interception, and then halftime. So the offense for the Jaguars has struggled mightily. But, you know, it's interesting because they did have that field goal on their opening drive, or rather second drive, and I was thinking, okay, maybe they can get something going here, but that was far from the case. Austin makes another catch before getting knocked out of bounds by Bryant, and now a flag is thrown. So let's see who this penalty is against. Was it a late hit on Bryant? Let's see. Here's the call. Yep. Yes, it's an unnecessary roughness penalty against Miles Bryant. Oh, no, he's called for helmet to helmet. That's what it was. Yep. Definitely not a late hit, but helmet to helmet. So, just the second penalty of the game by New England. Jacksonville have only committed 1 penalty. That's a big reason why this game is rather fast-paced. There's been so few penalties, but that will help out Jacksonville as the ball's moved up to the 47-yard line. Yeah, me neither, Jeffrey. Yeah, I saw that they were talking about that, that Dan Reeves was the uncle of David Andrews. I had the volume turned down, so I couldn't quite hear everything they said. Look at this. J.C. Jackson all over Tavon Austin. That's negative yardage after the catch. 10 minutes to go here in quarter 3. Yeah, absolutely, Todd. Yeah, sad news to hear that John Madden sadly passed away this past week. An absolute legend of the game. The last play by Jacksonville resulted in a 5-yard loss. Play clock's down to 2. Second down and 15. Snap is off just in time. Lawrence looking to throw, stepping up, and now throwing short. Catch is made. Trying to make a move is Agumbawale. He'll get to the 46 before Josh Uche makes the tackle. Well, Trevor Lawrence has had a rough rookie season, the number 1 pick in the draft, and another rough day today. He has made a couple of nice plays, let's be honest, and that first interception wasn't his fault, let's be honest. His receiver has to make that catch. Second interception, a different story, but can't put all of the blame on Trevor Lawrence. I think that's a bit harsh. Most consecutive pass attempts without a passing touchdown, 175 now for Lawrence, which is a record. He's going to air this out. No one even close to that ball down the right sideline, and it's 4th and 11. Uche with the pressure for New England, and the Jaguars will have to punt again. Yeah, J.C. Jackson and Tavon Austin were going at it, and Lawrence thought Austin was going to continue his route down the sideline. Instead, he got tangled up with Jackson. And out comes the punter, J.K. Scott. Scott gets it off in time. It's a high punt. Olszewski calling for the fair catch, and he'll make it right around the 20-yard line. 8:42 remaining in quarter 3. The Patriots up big, 34-3 over the Jaguars, and they'll try to further extend that lead after the break. Welcome back in, everybody. The Patriots clinch a playoff berth with a win and a Miami or Las Vegas loss. Tennessee currently up on Miami 17-3. And Indianapolis leading Las Vegas 17-13. So it's looking good right now for New England when it comes to clinching a playoff berth in about an hour's time. 8:42 left in the third quarter. The Patriots will start this drive from the 20-yard line. Mac Jones looking to throw. The pass caught over the middle. That's Jacoby Myers for a New England first down. 6th catch today for Myers. And the Patriots just continue to click on offense. Robert Kraft, the chairman and CEO of the Patriots, has to be pleased with what he's seeing today. Up in his suite watching on at Gillette Stadium. Fresh set of downs here for the Patriots. Jones going to hand it off and trying to fight through is Stevenson, I believe. Yep, but he won't get much. Tackle there made by number 41. And that would be Josh Allen. Yeah, there is a Josh Allen on the Jaguars. In fact, when Jacksonville played Buffalo earlier this season, Josh Allen sacked Josh Allen. First five possessions of the game for the Patriots have all been touchdowns. Can they make it 6 for 6? 2nd and 11. Pressure arrives. Throw off in time, and it's Myers with another catch. Up to the 44 to set up 3rd and about 4. So this will set up they'll call it 3rd and 3 with 6:58 to go. Mac Jones now dropping back, rolling to his right. The throw caught along the sideline. Hunter Henry for a Patriots first down. What's going on, Chewy, over on Twitch? Thoughts on the best blocking wide receiver of all time getting cut? I don't even know who you're talking about, to be honest with you. Am I just having a brain fart or what? What's going on, Nate? Welcome in. Well, we got Nate in the stream, Todd. There he is. Oh, N'Keal Harry. He didn't get cut, did he? Did he? Did N'Keal Harry get cut? Did I just not hear about that? On 1st and 10, it's going to be Brandon Bolden with the 4-yard carry. Hold on. Why did I not hear about that? Oh. He's about to, the way Wilkerson is playing. I see what you're saying. Okay, yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I wouldn't blink an eye if N'Keal Harry does end up getting cut. So I was confused there for a moment. How about Mac Jones? He was the class of 2017 at Bowles High School in Jacksonville, Florida. He grew up in Jacksonville, so the Jaguars were his local team, and now beating it up on his local team as he throws underneath, but it's dropped by Hunter Henry. The pass broken up by Damian Wilson. 3rd and 6 for New England with 5 minutes left in the third quarter. Yeah, that's right, Nate. Man United play Wolves tomorrow, so they should win. Well, who knows? Cowboys Cardinals should be a good one. Patriots 5 for 5 today on 3rd down conversions. They were just 41.3% on the season coming into the day. See if they can convert again on 3rd and 6. It's incomplete. First 3rd down attempt failed as Wilson broke up the pass. That pass was intended for Wilkerson. And finally, the Patriots face 4th and 6, and it'll be their first punt of the afternoon. Jake Bailey comes out to punt for New England. And back to return for Jacksonville is Tavon Austin. Well, finally a drive that doesn't result in a touchdown for New England. But depending on how good this punt is from Bailey, he does have a chance to pin Jacksonville pretty deep into their own territory as the Patriots will take a delay of game penalty. That'll move them 5 yards back. There's confirmation of the delay of game penalty against New England, which they'll be fine with taking because Jake Bailey has quite the leg where he can still pin them pretty deep. Let's see. The punt is away, and this is driven all the way down to about the 10, and it's going to be returned off the bounce at about the 9, and skipping out of bounds at the 13 is Austin. So 4:54 left in the third quarter. 34-3, the Patriots cruising. All right, welcome back in, everybody. Thanks so much for your company. And I know, Ben, I know, man. It's a disgrace that New England didn't score on that drive. It may cost them. But we're ready to resume play here, late third quarter. Appreciate you guys sticking around, even though it's a blowout. We're still having a good time. Unless you're a Jaguars fan. 4:54 remaining now in the third quarter. And I may even give you guys some bonus coverage. Once this game ends, my CBS affiliate may switch to another game for the final minutes of a more close and important game. So that's another reason to stick around, as that's a 2-yard carry. 2nd down and 8 for the Jaguars. .420 to go here in the third quarter of play. Lawrence hands it off again. This is Agumbawale to the 29. On the tackle there was Bentley and Judon. A flag is down. See who this penalty's against. Looks like it's coming back against the Jaguars. Yeah, there you have it. Holding call on the offense. And this pass will be incomplete, I should say. Broken up as it was intended for Luke Farrell. And another flag down. All of a sudden, the penalty's starting to pile up, and it's on the Jaguars once more. Here we go, 2nd and 18 now for the Jaguars. This is handed off, and short gain there for Dare Agumbawale. Chase Winovich making the tackle. I know, Ben, what's going on with the Jets? I think they're up by 14 now, if I'm not mistaken. That is unbelievable. I can't believe that. What is going on with Tampa? Yeah, this is a bigger blowout than I expected to be honest, here with the Patriots. It's 3rd and 14 now. Trevor Lawrence, 3 for 5 on 3rd down passing. 3 first downs. Lawrence drops back in the pocket. Fires, and it's intercepted! Kyle Duggar picks him off! Will he get into the end zone? Not quite. Pushed out of bounds at the 2-yard line. But Kyle Duggar makes it 3 interceptions for New England today. It's a frenzy in Foxborough. Trevor Lawrence can't believe it. How about that, folks? The pass intended for Marvin Jones on 3rd and long, and Duggar, he saw that all the way. Out of bounds at the 1, never mind the 2. That was nearly a pick 6. It was awfully close for the second-year player out of Lenoir-Rhyne University, Division II program. And with 2:45 left in the third, out comes the Patriots offense from the 1-yard line of Jacksonville. Stevenson, the running back. He'll get it. Stevenson walks in. Touchdown, Patriots. The route becomes more and more of a route as The Patriots take a 40-3 lead with 2:42 left in the third quarter. No chance of stopping him, as Nick Folk will try to convert the extra point this time. His last one was blocked, and this one goes through without issue. 41-3. New England are destroying Jacksonville, a 38-point lead for the Patriots. Kyle Duggar with interception number 3 of the day for New England. And then Stevenson, the next play, scoring touchdown number 6 of the day. I'll be back with more after this. All right, welcome back in, everybody. And the Jaguars have had a tumultuous season and a rough day so far. There's a storm heading your way, Todd, and your Wi-Fi's acting up. All right, no worries, man. All right, we're back underway. Jake Bailey kicks off, and we're still in the third quarter, folks. 2:42 to go. This is returned by Clay Brooks, who gets to the 24-yard line before Matthew Slater makes the tackle. 41-3. Not a score you see every day in the NFL. Look at the Jacksonville Jaguars candidates interviewed for a head coach role. Doug Peterson and Jim Caldwell. As of right now, 2 of those candidates. Additional candidates requested for interviews, according to Jason Lockenfor, include Byron Leftwich, Todd Bowles, Kellen Moore, among 2 other, as well as 2 other guys. So there's going to be a decent amount of candidates trying to get the Jaguars head coaching position as Ogunbowale runs ahead for a 3-yard gain. John is back. What's good, John? Welcome back, man. Well, while you were gone, the Patriots just added on to their lead even more. I mean, this is complete domination. Trent Balk, the general manager of Jacksonville, is in attendance for this one, and he's watching on in disbelief, it looks like. All right, you stay safe there in southeast England, Todd. There's Ogunbowale with another carry, about 2 yards short of the first down. Under 2 minutes to go now in quarter 3. And make it 3 yards short, 3rd and 3 for the Jaguars. Ball at the 31-yard line now. And look at that. 4 receivers to the left side. Lawrence throws over the middle. It's bobbled and dropped in the end. Incomplete. Laviska Shenault could not hold on as he and Jalen Mills were fighting for it. And Mills does just enough in the end. And it's 4th and 3 for Jacksonville. Wow. That was quite something. Oh, wow, Adam. That's insane, man. That's crazy. 1:22 left in the quarter, and Olszewski back to return as the Patriots will get the ball back yet again. There's the punt by J.K. Scott, and Olszewski will fair catch that one at the 17-yard line. 1:14 left in the third. After the break, it's the Patriots yet again with the football, leading 41-3. All right, welcome back in, everybody. Minute 14 left in the third. What's going on, VPR? Welcome into the stream. What do I think about Brazil's World Cup chances? I think they have a good chance of winning it all. I do. Yeah, someone actually asked me that the other day. I think it was Vaughn. I think Brazil have a good chance of winning the World Cup. We shall see, man. It's finally a World Cup year. I can't wait. Fortunately, it's not in the summer, though. We have to wait till the winter, which is annoying, but it is what it is. That pass complete along the sideline to Jacoby Myers. 8-yard reception, 2nd and 2. Okay, Todd, you spent 6 months in Laos, yeah. Yeah, so you guys have had experience there in Southeast Asia. Yeah, I have a friend who, he lived in Singapore for 3 years, which is sort of in that region. Yeah, it actually is. It's pretty close to Laos, I believe, as Ramondre Stevenson has a strong run up the middle, and he'll get all the way to the 43 for another New England first down, and that might be the final play of quarter 3. Stevenson's 11th carry of the game. He's run for 69 yards now. And it looks like the Patriots will be content with running the clock out. It's been a weird day weather-wise in Foxborough. Such a foggy and misty afternoon, and yeah, that will do it. Time runs out. Quarter 3 comes to a close. Oh, is that right, Todd? Very cool, man. Very cool. Yeah, but Vinicius has to be a centerpiece of that Brazil team at the World Cup, I have to think. I agree, they do have some strange call-ups sometimes, but as long as they get it right, they should be one of the favorites to win it all, I think. All right, end of the third quarter. On to the fourth after this. Welcome back. We head to the fourth and final quarter. The Patriots clinch a playoff berth with a win and a Miami or Las Vegas loss. And currently Tennessee leading Miami 17-3. Vegas also leading Indianapolis right now. So in Buffalo, just barely beating Atlanta right now. So a lot of interesting score lines around the league as that long pass is incomplete. But yeah, it's all shaping up real nicely for the Patriots to clinch a playoff spot in the next 45 minutes or so. Second down and 10, now on the way for New England. Ball at the 43-yard line. Jones will throw out wide, caught by Bourne. Bourne met at the 49 by Campbell. And the tackle made right at midfield. Yeah, that's cool that you guys have been to Southeast Asia, for example. I've only been to Portugal outside of the U.S., where my dad's from, which was awesome. But I'd love to go to many different places around the world, including England. That's for sure. I actually might go to Italy this summer. That's not confirmed, but I might, as that pass is caught by Bourne. It's a first down for New England. And yeah, a 50 burger might be coming your way, Todd. The way the Patriots are rolling on offense right now and throughout the day. 26th first down of the game, that for New England. Just 7, meanwhile, for the Jaguars. Total yards, 356 to 169. And you wonder if Brian Hoyer could be coming in soon. Don't want to risk Mac Jones getting injured at this stage. He's going to air it out deep downfield. Has Wilkerson, but he drops it in the end zone. Oh, man, nearly a third touchdown for Christian Wilkerson. But there to break it up was Andre Cisco. Oh, it was right through his hands, really. Not much of a breakup, actually, from Cisco. This is one that Wilkerson would love to have back. And Mac Jones knew it, too. He knew that it could have been another touchdown. Instead, 2nd and 10 from the Jaguars' 43. Quick throw out wide, caught by Bolden, and Bolden won't go down easy. Look at him go. A strong run all the way to the 30-yard line. And New England moved the chains yet again. Do I know why Italy is shaped like a boot? No, I don't know the... Is this like a trick question or something? I know that it is shaped like a boot. I don't know the reason. Is there actually a reason for that? This is a flip back to Ramondre Stevenson, and Stevenson tackled at the 15. 2nd and medium coming up for New England. Yeah, absolutely, Adam. Absolutely. I'd love to travel the world, no doubt about it. Bruins up 3-1 over the Red Wings. All right, yeah, I checked a little while ago, and it was still 2-1. Good to see they got another goal. Sorry, I said to the 15. I meant to say to the 25. 2nd and 5 from the 25-yard line. 2 receivers wide, 1 on each side. Wilkerson and Myers. And it'll be a throw towards Wilkerson, but he can't get there. Just short. 3rd down and 5. And in coverage there was number 27, Chris Claybrooks. I wonder what it's like for Trevor Lawrence, who was only used to winning in high school and college, really. And now all of a sudden in the NFL, losing almost every game. I can't really imagine how much of a growing pain that must be for Trevor Lawrence as he gets on the big stage as a professional. Look at this, a looping pass, but it's dropped by Bolden. Oh man, he had it. He could not hold on, Brandon Bolden, and it's 4th and 5. All right, there you go, Adam. There you go. All right. I mean, that's fair enough. Oh, Yabo is here on YouTube. All right, welcome in, Yabo. Welcome in here on YouTube. Appreciate it. As Nick Folk will attempt the the field goal, and he will hit. It's good. 44-3 is your score. With 11:46 left in the 4th quarter, the lead's extended. The Patriots continue to roll. 11:46 still to go, and in the last 10 seasons, rookie quarterbacks in the playoffs, well, there's only been 5 of them. Dak Prescott, Russell Wilson, Robert Griffin, Andrew Luck, and Andy Dalton. Mac Jones trying to be a rookie who makes it to the playoffs, and it looks like that playoff spot could be clinched in the next half hour plus. The Patriots well on their way to a win, and as long as either Miami or Vegas loses, the playoffs will be a reality for New England. The season finale will be next week. There'll be a doubleheader next Saturday at 4:30 Eastern Time and 8:15. Then on Sunday, games at 1 and 4:25 as usual, and then primetime game at 8:20 to wrap up the regular season. An update for you: Tennessee leading Miami 17-3, Indianapolis leading Las Vegas 17-13, and Buffalo currently up 7 against Atlanta. And this pass incomplete, dropped by Marvin Jones, 2nd and 10. Yeah, this game is already over. You're definitely right. You want me to call you Noah or Yabo? Either one works. I'll still call you Yabo. This game's been over for a while. But hey, I'm a huge Patriots fan. Gotta stick with them to the very end, even if they are up by 41. Yeah, Eagles are up on Washington 17-16 now. Yeah, Bucks cut the Jets lead to 7. Yeah, I saw that. This will be a strong run through the middle by Armstead. Yeah. All right. Yabo number 1. I got you. Yeah, you do have great geography knowledge, Adam. Yeah, that's spectacular, man. 3rd and 1, and it's a quarterback keeper, and Lawrence's pass incomplete. Too high for Luke Farrell. The idea was there, but the execution not so much. You don't think Brazil will win the World Cup? You think it'll be another European team? Yeah, that could very well turn out to be the case. So 4th and 1 it is for the Jaguars, and they're not even going to go for it. They're going to punt away from their own 34. J.K. Scott sends it towards Olszewski, and he'll make the fair catch at the 31, or at the 26, I beg your pardon. 10:53 remaining. New England up big, and Brian Hoyer is coming into the game, folks. Mac Jones done for the day. Brian Hoyer going to get some reps. It's coming your way next. All right, everybody. It seems like this game is just dragging out at this point. Patriots well on their way to their 10th victory of the season, trying to improve to 10-6 on the year before they head to Miami to face the Dolphins in the regular season finale a week from today. Everybody's dancing at Gillette Stadium. It's been that type of afternoon. And Brian Hoyer checks into the game. No reason to risk injury with Mac Jones. At this point, 10:53 to play. Hoyer is going to hand it off. And that's Ramondre Stevenson with a 3-yard gain up the middle. We'll see. Oh, you're a Georgia fan? Yabo? Okay, all right. Yeah, he did go to Alabama, so that's why you don't like Mac Jones. I wouldn't say he's the next Tom Brady. That's a bit too much. I think we got to slow our roll a little bit there, but he has the potential to be, I think, a top 10 quarterback in the league. Hopefully even more than that. We'll see as Hoyer throws incomplete. And I'm talking about like in the near future. Down the road when Mac Jones hits the prime of his career, hopefully he can be one of the top quarterbacks in the NFL. 3rd down and 7 here. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Quick pass out wide, and it's caught. Great screen. Kendrick Bourne taken off across midfield. Down the sideline he goes. Makes a move, and finally tackled at the 25 of the Jaguars. Kendrick Bourne with a big-time play. And the Patriots still getting it done with Brian Hoyer at quarterback. It was a pass out to the left side, and Bourne just got a nice couple of blocks and took off running down the sideline. Man, oh man. First and 10 at the Jacksonville 25. That was the 4th catch of the game for Bourne. New England have 423 total yards now. And add on to that, look at this run. Ramondre Stevenson goes for 7 on the ground. Tackle by Miles Jack. 2nd down and 3. Second and 3 on the way. Yeah, they're just bringing in the backups. Exactly, Yabo, yeah. Yeah, Brian Hoyer isn't at quarterback now. No reason to risk injury at this point, although some starters still out there, like Ramondre Stevenson, who runs for a 1st down. Patriots move the chains again, under 8.5 to play in the 4th quarter. One step at a time, but hopefully the Patriots can make a deep playoff run. We'll see. 2 receivers wide. Brian Hoyer looking to throw. He goes underneath and connects with Bourne. Bourne stays on his feet and gets hit hard at the 7. That was a dangerous hit by Jones. I thought maybe helmet to helmet, but no flag thrown. Great crossing route run by Bourne, who just slipped through the original tackle. And yeah, that's a dangerous hit by Jones. That's clearly helmet to helmet. I don't know how that goes unpenalized. That was the 5th catch for Bourne today. Yeah, Bruins are on fire, absolutely. Here is Stevenson. Stevenson getting to the edge, and he gets into the end zone. Touchdown Patriots! Ramondre Stevenson. makes it 50 to 3, I should say. And there is your 50 burger, Todd. A 74-yard scoring drive, capped off by the 7-yard touchdown rush by Ramondre Stevenson, who got to the left edge and was able to sneak his way in for the score. The extra point coming from Nick Folk. Oh, and the snap is bobbled by Bailey, and Bailey's now going to run with it. And eventually it comes out and rolls out of bounds. Well, there was a blocked extra point earlier, and now a mishap on the snap. So Folk can't even get the kick away. Either way, Patriots are rolling 50 to 3. New England up huge. You used to be a Falcons fan, but now you're a Boston sports fan. Okay, Yabo. You're now a Boston sports fan. That's you do you, but that's that seems like you're a bit of a bandwagon. But hey, I guess it is what it is. 7:07 left here in the fourth quarter, 50 to 3. Patriots leading by 47 points. Yeah, in my opinion, you can't hop ship as a fan. You got to root for your teams and stick with them. I've since birth I've been a Boston sports fan since I'm from Boston, and I'll always be a Boston sports fan for my entire life since they're my local teams. I'll never root for anyone else. Patriots will kick off. Claybrooks back to return, and wow, this is just an unbelievable performance. Kick into the end zone for a touchback. 7:07 to play. All right, fair enough, Yabo, fair enough. Thanks, everyone, for your company on this Sunday afternoon. It's been one-way traffic this afternoon. Jaguars drive here will start from the 25. Lawrence hands it off, and that is a 5-yard carry. And now things getting a bit chippy. Jawan Bentley is going at it with, I believe, Casey McDermott. They'll be separated by the officials. You just stopped watching the Falcons. All right. You just gave up on your own team, man. Yeah, I mean, not all England fans are bad, like you, Adam. You seem like a good guy, as that pass is complete over the middle. The catch made by Laquan Treadwell. But we do have a flag on the play. Let's see who this penalty is against. All right, pass interference called against New England. Justin Bethel was called for pass interference. We have another update for you. How about the Cincinnati Bengals? They've come storming back against Kansas City. Bengals have a 31-28 lead after a Boyd 5-yard touchdown reception. Wow, remember the Bengals clinched the AFC North title with a win. So that is a great game over in Cincinnati. Short gain on the ground for Raquel Armstead, 2nd and 6. Okay, Ben, all right. Patriots clinch a playoff berth with a win and a Miami or Las Vegas loss Tennessee up 24-3 now on Miami, and Vegas have the lead over Indianapolis. We'll continue to keep you up to date. Buffalo have taken a 2-touchdown lead over Atlanta, meanwhile, as Lawrence throws underneath, caught there by Armstead, and he gets enough for the first down. 5:20 to play. Absolutely, Adam. Absolutely, man. Why do you hate soccer, Todd? Come on. I can agree with you on hating Man United, but soccer is a beautiful game, or football, as the rest of the world calls it. The real football, not American football. As this is a play-action pass, throw to the sideline is caught and pushed out of bounds. Yard shy of the first down was Laquan Treadwell. Well, finally, the Jaguars are showing something on offense. 2nd and 1 coming up, under 5 minutes to play. No, I like Chelsea, Yabo. I like Chelsea. Lawrence hands it off. That's a first down carry and more, all the way to the 27. Goes Armstead. He comes out limping. Armstead with 6 carries for 28 yards today. Lawrence 16 of 25, 165 yards, but 3 interceptions and no touchdowns. That's where it's hurt him. Four minutes to go in the fourth quarter now. 3 receivers wide. Lawrence stepping up. The throw is incomplete. Dropped there by Marvin Jones. Well, Trevor Lawrence struggles have been real. Just 1 passing touchdown in his last 8 games, and that came in Week 12 against the Atlanta Falcons. Desperate is Lawrence for another passing touchdown. Your cousin plays professional soccer in Australia. Wow, Yabo, that's awesome, man. That is fantastic. 2nd down and 10 from the Patriots 28. Lawrence under pressure, screen pass caught and taken off. Here is Agumbawale. He's going to run it all the way in for a Jacksonville touchdown. How about that? With 3:48 to go, it's finally another passing touchdown for Trevor Lawrence, just his 2nd in 8 games. 28-yard touchdown reception there for Dare Agumbawale. And Lawrence had to get that out quickly because Jawan Bentley was looking for the sack. Lawrence with a short completion, and Agumbawale just got on his jet and took off. The extra point attempt on the way from Matthew Wright, and he will knock it through the uprights. So 50-10 is now the score, as Jacksonville finally get into the end zone with 3:48 to go. What's good, Michael? Good afternoon to you. Great to see you, man. Hope you're doing well, Michael. Yeah, thank you, J.A., for tuning in. Yeah, I'll see you next week. Yep. Next week, Patriots will play the Dolphins. Yep. They have Miami in the regular season finale. So that will be next Sunday, same time, 1 p.m. Eastern time. You saw the score and figured I was having a good day. Yeah, spot on, Michael. Spot on, man. The first passing touchdown for Trevor Lawrence right there in his last 184 passing attempts. Wow. That must feel good at last, even though the Jaguars still trail by 40. What do I think is the most underrated team playing in the World Cup? Well, VPR, we still don't know all 32 teams playing in the World Cup. But I don't know, man. I don't know. I got to think about that. All right, peace out, J.A. Have a good one, man. Thanks for your company as always. So Matthew Wright will kick it off, and Brian Hoyer will get another drive on offense for the Patriots. And it's actually Devin McCourty back deep to return. How about this? And McCourty's going to take it out from the 10 and just give himself up at the 18. Job well done by Devin McCourty right there. So 3:45 to go. Yeah, Bo. Jason McCourty is back with Miami, actually. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken. Hoyer going to hand it off. Stevenson looking for a few blocks, but stopped at the 22. Nice tackle there from Tyson Campbell. So 2nd down and 6. Clock continues to roll down as we enter the final minutes of play. Yeah, Isaac, this should be fun to recap. Indeed, as that pass is caught by Olszewski, and he's got a first down. Down to the 31-yard line. Patriots not slowing down. Yeah, just a completely dominating performance from the Patriots today. I find it hard to believe that the Jaguars beat the Bills. But that's the NFL for you. You never know what can happen in this league. As Mac Jones has a couple of laughs on the sideline. He's been done for pretty much this whole 4th quarter. Brian Hoyer is back up getting some reps. Hoyer handing it off again, and Stevenson running to the 39. Tackled by Doug Costin. And that will wind us down to the 2-minute warning. Yeah, I mean, the Dolphins aren't terrible, Isaac. They've shown that the last number of weeks, but, you know. Well, I know you're not a big fan of Tua, so that's already been established. I'm not sure VPR. I have to think about that if there's any team that I think will surprise people in the World Cup. Do I know? All right, there's Adam with some insight. Most underrated team is South Korea or Japan. All right, yeah. Yeah, South Korea did beat Germany in the last World Cup, right? That was pretty crazy. Do I know what I'm going to broadcast next? No, not quite, Yabo. I'll probably be off for a little while because I go back to school tomorrow, so I'll be much more busy. I don't know if I'll have any broadcasts this week, but definitely next weekend with the Patriots Dolphins. Maybe I'll do another broadcast before that. I have to wait and see. As I'll step aside for the 2-minute warning, back with more after the break. Stick around. All right, welcome back into the broadcast, everybody. 50-10. That score is right. New England cruising. About half of the fans have already left Gillette Stadium. The result has been clear for a while now. But we'll close out the final 2 minutes from Foxborough. Hopefully the U.S. will win the World Cup today. I hope so. 2nd down and 2. Hoyer hands it off. This is Stevenson trying to fight through the teeth of the defense. But he'll be stopped just short maybe, or maybe it's a first down. Let's see. Either way, AFC playoff picture. Kansas City, Tennessee, New England, and Cincinnati are your division leaders now. But that Buffalo game still hasn't ended. So as long as Buffalo close out against Atlanta, Buffalo will reclaim the division lead, and then New England will drop back down to a wild card spot. 3rd down and 1, quarterback sneak, and Hoyer has the first down. 1:20 to go. What do I use to stream? Yeah, I use a website called StreamYard, Yabo. By the way, Joe Cullen, the Jaguars defensive coordinator, is actually from Quincy, Massachusetts. He went to college at UMass Amherst, has had 32 years of NFL coaching experience with about 5 different teams, I believe. So he's a local guy. But yeah, I use a website called StreamYard. It costs money. You have to pay $20 a month, but I split it with another person, so we each pay $10. Another guy who does streams like me. So yeah, there's the final kneel down from Brian Hoyer, and it is all over. The New England Patriots defeat the Jacksonville Jaguars by a final score of 50-10. And coming up, I will have bonus coverage for you guys, so stick around. There's 5:05 remaining in the Kansas City-Cincinnati game. It is currently a tie game at 34, so stick around. I'm going to be providing bonus coverage of the Bengals-Chiefs game. So if you want to stay tuned for that, keep it right here as the Patriots cruise to a 50-10 victory over the Jaguars. Jacksonville dropped to 2-14 on the season. New England, meanwhile, improves to 10-6. All right, here is some bonus coverage as I promised. Cincinnati against Kansas City. Sorry, it's 31-31, not 34-34. 4:10 remaining. Cincinnati with the football. And that'll be a 1-yard carry as a flag is down in the backfield. And let me just get a scoreboard up for this game. And the penalty is on Drew Sample of Cincinnati. So, penalty on the offense as the Bengals are moved back. And there we go. We got scoreboard up. And now the Bengals moved back to the Kansas City 34-yard line. 1st and 20 for Cincinnati. Burrow looking to throw. He's under pressure, and he goes down. That's a sack for Kansas City. And now the Bengals face a 2nd and long. A lot of yardage to make up here for Cincinnati. Second down and 27. That was Jones with the sack. 7 yards lost there. 2nd sack for Jones. 4th of the game for Kansas City. Yes, a happy new year to you as well, Todd. And you stay safe, my man. Burrow's going to go deep down the sideline. Incomplete. Broken up as the pass was intended for T. Higgins. And now 3rd and 27 for the Bengals. Yeah, John is right. CONMEBOL got invited to the UEFA Nations League, which is interesting. All right, 3rd and 27 now for Cincinnati with 3:19 left in regulation. Dropping back is Joe Burrow. He's going to air it out deep down the sideline. Again, it's caught! It's caught for a first down! A perfect pass by Joe Burrow. And the catch is made. First down, Cincinnati. Wow. And that was pretty solid defense as well. But Jamar Chase able to keep focus and make the incredible grab. And the Bengals convert on 3rd down and 27. How about it? And now a fresh set of downs from the 11-yard line. All passes this drive for Cincinnati. Finally, they'll run it. And that is a 5-yard gain up the middle. You might start broadcasting games as well. All right. Yeah, it is fun, Yabo. Yeah, I have a huge passion for sports broadcasting. I'm looking to pursue a career in sports broadcasting, so I'll be going to college for that in the fall, which I'm looking forward to. So yeah, I commentate games for my high school too, and I do some PA announcing too. I'm the public address announcer for the hockey team, which is a lot of fun. Wow, Colts Raiders is 2020. Rams leading the Ravens 2019. A lot of great games. Another handoff here. And just a yard shy of the first down is Mixon. Sorry, that's Joe Mixon. And that should bring us down to the 2-minute warning. Although it looks like Kansas City are going to call a timeout. Yes, Yabo, that is correct. Well, it's a tough business. It's a tough business. Got to rise your way through the ranks. Only a few broadcasters become millionaires, I can tell you that much. And it will be 3rd and inches. They brought the chains out, but it's just short of the first down. So a big play coming up. How about Jamar Chase? 11 receptions for 266 yards. That's a team record, 266 yards. No one's ever had that many yards in Bengals history in a game. And so with 2:10 to go, the Bengals fans trying to get behind their team. What a game, and what a comeback from Cincinnati. Kansas City were leading for most of it. So yeah, the Chiefs have used a timeout to stop the clock because they want to get the ball back with the decent amount of time on the clock. They still have 2 timeouts remaining now. Thanks everyone for tuning in. For those of you looking for the Patriots game, that game has ended 50-10, the final score over the Jaguars. Now providing some bonus coverage between the Chiefs and Bengals. The Chiefs 11-4, the Bengals 9-6. Cincinnati win their division with a win in this game. Cincinnati good for the first time in a long time. Joe Burrow's second year as quarterback. Didn't play much of last year as he tore his ACL. Here we go. 3rd and inches for Cincinnati. Handed off. Mixon makes a move. Extends for the goal line. But he'll be just short. The first down is obtained. And that will bring us to the 2-minute warning. How have the Jets beat the Buccaneers? I have no idea, Adam. That is a miracle today. All right, we've reached the 2-minute warning in Cincinnati. 31-31, but the Bengals will have 1st and goal from the 1 right after the break. I'll be back after this quick break. Stay tuned for more bonus coverage. All right, welcome back into continued bonus coverage of the Chiefs-Bengals, excuse me. And yeah, Adam, the Bucs have just pretty much won the game. I thought you I didn't know. I thought you were telling me that the game was over and that the Jets won, but nope. I flipped the channel to that game and saw that the Buccaneers got a touchdown. So how about that? Wow. Yeah, Titans destroyed the Dolphins, 33-3 the final. Meanwhile, back here in Cincinnati, 1st and goal for the Bengals. It's a quarterback keeper, Joe Burrow, trying to sneak his way in, but it looks like he stopped short of the goal line. Wow, so Kansas City make a stop, and this doesn't hurt the Bengals too much because they do force Kansas City to use their second timeout with 1:49 to go, and it'll be 2nd and goal coming up. So 1 timeout remaining for both teams, and they'll put actually 1:55 on the clock. What a great slate of games in the early window. So many exciting games. One of the only blowouts was the game I did between the Patriots and Jaguars, but I'm happy as a Patriots fan to see that big performance from New England. Remember, Cincinnati clinched the AFC North title with a win today. So much at stake here. And Kansas City, remember, trying to keep that number 1 seed in the AFC. Only the 1 seed gets a bye now. 2nd and goal from the 1. Burrow, same play, tries to push his way in, but he's short again. The Chiefs make another stand. And it'll be 3rd and goal for the Bengals. Joe Burrow a bit slow getting up, and Kansas City will use their final timeout with 1:43 left. Yeah, the Rams won, Jeffrey. That was an epic win for the Rams. Yeah, Baltimore choked that game. So now the Ravens are 8-8. That's crazy. So no more timeouts left for the Chiefs. 1:46 left here for Cincinnati. Yeah, what a day indeed for the Rams. Yeah, 1-point win. Crazy. And so with the Colts and Dolphins losing, the Patriots do clinch a playoff spot with one game still remaining. Playoff picture starting to clear up a bit, but still a lot to be decided later on today and then in the final week of the season next weekend. Here we go. 3rd and goal from the half-yard line. Handoff to Mixon, and he is short. They mark him short of the goal line. Unbelievable. The Bengals have had 3 chances from a yard out, and Mixon tried to slip through, but stopped short of the goal line. Kansas City's defense with so many big stops, and now will Cincinnati go for it? I have to think they will. They're going to bring the play clock all the way down to about 1. Call a timeout and come up with a plan here and we'll see what they're going to do. There we go. Timeout called. 58 seconds remaining in the game. What does Cincinnati do? Do you take the easy 3 points or do you go for the touchdown? Remember, Kansas City have no timeouts, so it's a tough one. But we shall see. Chiefs deserve to win, says Adam. I mean, we'll see. We'll see how this one ends. It's been a fantastic game. The ball literally a half yard from the goal line. A win would clinch the AFC North title for Cincinnati. And they are keeping the offense out there. Cincinnati going to go for it on 4th and goal from a half yard out. Here we go, folks. And Joe Burrow in the shotgun formation. Could we see a pass play? 3 receivers wide, 1 to the right, 2 to the left. Here comes the snap. Burrow drops back in the pocket, running out of time. Short pass dumped off, catch is made. Reach for the end zone. He's short. They mark him short. A flag is down. Mixon's claiming he's in. Kansas City are celebrating. Absolute mayhem here as a penalty marker is down on the play. Wait a minute, folks. What's good, Nate? Welcome into the broadcast. Welcome back, I should say. I'm doing some bonus coverage here of the Kansas City-Cincinnati game. Here's the penalty. Oh. Wow. So holding penalties on both teams. So those penalties offset, and the 4th down will be replayed, so Cincinnati get a second chance. And let's go back to the Mixon effort to get in. Ooh. He did look in. And you can't challenge inside the final 2 minutes. There would have to be a review for that. But it's not enough of a mistake, according to the replay center in New Jersey. So we play on a replay of 4th and goal. The Bengals will try again. 1 receiver to the right, 2 to the left. This time Mixon standing to the left of Burrow in the backfield. Burrow rolling to his right, under pressure, throws back across his body. It's incomplete, but a flag is thrown again. A flag is in the end zone. And this could give Cincinnati a whole new set of downs, which would be basically the end of it for Kansas City, with no timeouts remaining. Here is the call. Yep. Charvarius Ward with an illegal hands to the face penalty. And so the decision to go for it on 4th down ultimately pays off. maybe didn't go to plan, but it works out in the end because the ball will be placed half the distance to the goal line, which is basically a foot from the end zone. And a new set of downs as well. So first and goal for the Bengals. Joe Burrow continues to get hit. Shaken up a bit after that last play. And he limps over to the sideline. You can tell he's in a bit of pain. And is he coming out of this game? It looks like it. Wow. So Joe Burrow coming out, in the backup quarterback, Brandon Allen, in his 6th season in the league, enters the game for the Bengals. Well, let's see what Allen can do. Perhaps a run play coming up. Inches from the goal line. Here's first and goal, and yeah, they're just going to kneel down. Allen does just that. Bengals will bring the clock down to about 3 seconds, and they'll attempt a game-winning field goal. McPherson ready to go. The Bengals don't have any timeouts, so they'll have to get the kicking unit out there right away, although it looks like they're going to run one more play from the 1 yard line. They're just going to spike it. That's what they'll do, yep. So play clock down to 1. There's the snap. The spike occurs with 2 seconds remaining. And here we go. Cincinnati will try to walk it off and clinch the division title. It all lies on the leg of McPherson. He's 1 for 1, Evan McPherson. Made one from 46 earlier, and this will be a 20-yard chip shot attempt. The Bengals to win the division. The kick is good. Evan McPherson wins it for Cincinnati, and the Bengals have won the AFC North. A walk-off victory in comeback fashion for Cincinnati. What a win for the Bengals. They improved to 10-6. Kansas City dropped to 11-5. And what a game that was in the Queen City. Yeah, great win for the Bengals. And the Patriots definitely destroyed Jacksonville earlier today. Well, that was some fun bonus coverage for you as the Bengals win it on a game-winning field goal. And Cincinnati know that they'll be heading to the playoffs. And not only that, they'll be hosting in the wild card round. Evan McPherson, never a doubt from 20 yards out. Really, the only chance Kansas City had was a block. Could not do so. 34-31 the final score. And how about the season the Cincinnati Bengals are having? Quite a remarkable season that they've put together, and they're not done yet. We will see them in the playoffs. A disappointed Andy Reid, and now all of a sudden, the 1 seed is not quite secure just yet for the Chiefs. Will I be streaming any soccer games? I'm not sure yet, John. I'm not sure yet. I go back to school tomorrow, so not sure if I'll have any streams throughout the week. Maybe next weekend on Saturday I'll do a soccer game. I play rec basketball, but that's in the morning, so maybe I'll have a chance to stream a soccer game on Saturday. Maybe not. I'll have to wait and see. So look at the updated AFC playoff picture. Tennessee are now the top seed. They and Kansas City are 11-5. Cincinnati, Buffalo, the other division leaders at 10-6. The wild cards right now are New England at 10-6. Las Vegas and Indianapolis at 9-7. So how about that? A whole lot of movement in the AFC playoff picture. Hope you guys enjoyed the broadcast. I'm Samuel Reese saying so long. The Patriots destroy the Jaguars 50-10. And then hope you guys enjoyed some bonus coverage as the Bengals defeat the Chiefs 34-31. I'm Samuel Reese signing off saying so long, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your NFL Sunday. It's bye for now.